Alright guys, I'm back again. This is episode 3, I believe. I don't know how, I've already lost track. And this is the third and final greenish base plate. So we built this house. I saw a couple pictures of French houses, or like that would be in a French village, or some just general houses. So I actually based this off of someone else's Lego model. They had a black roof and I went with the brown one. That arch entrance with the push door, the white window with the gray outline, and then this sort of gray, dark bluish gray brick pattern were all sort of what they used. So yeah, so that's the model itself. There's a couple places with windowsills and some bullet holes, some general greebling like here and here. Other than that, on this building, there are some other, so as you can see, it's a finished back, and that's because this is where it connects to another base plate. So I don't actually have a massive table. Mine is probably, it can't even fit a gray base plate. This little drawer set I'm using as a table, but because I built this mock in sections, I have this gray area is what's going to be shown outside, and then the rest of it, and this one too, but then the other two sides have these Technic places where Technic pins can go so it can connect. So this would be where it connects to another. It should be a gray base plate over here, and that would make a combined road. So as of right now, this is the first big building I've accomplished on this home mock. Making the roof was kind of a challenge, and that's really just because there was to try to, like, as you can see, it's like kind of like that, which was hard to set up. So I just sort of used some hinge pieces, and then wherever there was a gap, I just sort of put in any sort of bricks. So there's a tiny one that I can't really fill, but other than that, I think it looks really good, and I'm really getting better at these buildings already, because I spent a lot of time experimenting. I even tried to do a bit of like chipped paint sort of detail, but yeah, that's it for this building. I was taking the photo for the thumbnail, and I sort of realized I didn't really go over what my plan was. So like I said, sorry for the background noise. I'm gonna connect all these up, and until I get those like 1x1s, the 250 or so that I ordered, I can't really do a lot of the specific greebling that I want to do, especially on the roads. So that's why it's not as detailed as I would really want it to be. But that would be in sort of later episodes. Right now, I think I'm going to try to focus on making the buildings as good as I can get them until the sort of greebling pieces come in. So just before I go into this battle scene, I'll explain it in a bit, I just wanted to talk about some of my plans. So I'm going to make one of the gray base plates. I can't really do the water stuff until the pieces come. A lot of other things really just rely on those pieces coming in, and since they are not, I think I'll only be able to do one gray base plate, and then it might be a while before I upload another part. And then similarly, I was saying, a lot of parts could work, but some of them really don't fit. Like I've tried out sort of like this blue color. I just pulled this out. This really doesn't work. Like sand blue, maybe, and maybe like a light blue sort of thing might work, but it's really going to be difficult to make those work in any sort of capacity. But yeah, so that's just sort of an update about the future. Stay tuned for the gray base plate video. That would be the German side, sort of like the cemetery build was. So here we are again. I guess what I'm going to try to do for the next couple episodes is just sort of show the building, explain everything, and then make up a little battle scene or what it might look like. Because I'm not going to place the minifigures until really the last episode, and then there'll be the finale. Or at least that's what I'm trying to do. But here's like a little mock-up. These would be the airborne who are supposed to get relieved, so I don't think they'd be on this side of the building. This would be where the armored troops are in. So I forgot to tell you, no orders have come in. I really don't think they'll be in for a couple episodes. Like I said, everything just takes a long time. Here's the Greyhound. I think it looks pretty good, pretty accurate. There's an airborne trooper on the 30 cal. I might have a tanker in there. It really depends. Or I might just have it look like it's closed hatch, but to be determined. So we have like a guy covering, another guy with a carbine. I love those carbine rifles so much. They just really fit with the paratroopers. And then we have a guy crossing while he's being covered, and then another guy with a Tommy gun sort of bringing up the rear. Yeah, that would be sort of what it would look like. There might be the destroyed tank sort of here in the road sort of place, there might be the tank, which would go here or something. Or when I say, I mean, like, it might be destroyed. It might even be, like, right where the Greyhound is, sort of, smoking, like it was coming around the corner and just got sniped by the artillery piece. Yeah, that's about it for today. So please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a nice day.